for the longest time. So Supermed, I just want to ask you this first question. How long you don't do now you place of work, and then waiting at the longest time where you actually don't work, where they not pay you or where they pay you?
Thank you very much, Isham. I don't work for the NHS. This time is 16 years this now with NHS.
Okay.
And I don't remember one single day where we miss pay when we reach now we pay day. And not ever happen. So I not ever experienced that. I'm working life in the United Kingdom. But for let it happen in our country, as you say, we go able to address some issues that we go probably go bring sense come to some people and try to change their mentality to people in other country there. But ever since I work at the NHS, there is no single term where we month done without paying in our account.
Okay.
And it's just disappointing on what I hear on that video there and what I seen on that video there. But we'll talk more as the program they go.
So there's not a day where you even put on overtime where for that monthly, the 28th or the 25th, where they actually pay, where they miss the hours and day, and then where you go na pay office and then go to pay slip and tell them say, or first and foremost, now chain of command, you go see your manager, say, hey, Mr. A or Mr. P, listen, I did 6 hours overtime last week, but that did not show up on my pay slip. And then it will tell you, say, okay, let me put that through to pay office, or I'll send you to pay office. So you go to pay office, and then pay office now look at the pay slip and say, okay, sorry, sir, we owe you this money, but we'll put this money on your next pay. You don't ever remember the incident, right?
That not happen with me, but I get few staff that they work with are colleagues them of mine, where them, if they decide to do overtime, it depends the time when the manager presented timesheets of that overtime day. If it meets, especially the people who work as a bank staff mean they keep paying on weekly instead of monthly. But me a permanent staff, so now monthly they pay me. But the one that they work bank staff, so some can get a misunderstanding because they tell them sign them bank slip for take to the HR. They cannot miss the deadline. So what can happen? Then they pay them the following week, so it might be double.
Okay, Supermed, I just want ask una all volumes and they're up, right?
Yeah, it is.
Then?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yes, you be the talk. Yeah, sorry for interrupt you.
Yeah, so as I say, because me, I don't with that experience because I don't ever go through them process and but I get few members them when members of staff them way my colleagues them we don't experience similar thing like that going to working for this week then they expect with the week done they go get the money. That's where they work as a bank staff because on Sunday if you want to do overtime you can do it as a bank staff for they go get that money the following week. But it depends if you manager sign that paper this week. Go to the HR office or the revenue office for let them go pay you for meet up the following. But if they're not pay you that week, certainly the next week you'll get your double money.
Okay, right. Thank you very much, Superman. Thank you for that. Now we then move from the UK a little bit and then go to Sierra Leone. I can cancel with brother Wena Amadou. They work for different organizations then and all that stuff that they. First and foremost, Amadou, I want to ask you how long you don't do your employment for, and then how long you don't actually work where they not pay you, or where you actually work then until you say after 2-3 months, then they tell you say, oh, the money no day right now, we'll pay you next month, money no day right now, so you carry a backlog.
Okay, if I can say in my own part and my own country, like me, to take like say things can be very difficult and that to tormenting somehow because then where they build the laws them and then where they make the laws them, not they use the laws according to how the influences say them for work on them. Yeah. Because if you the build the law, you give me a book of law where they tell me say this not the union law, this way I get for move to and I get for work towards that. I think say now towards the law you get for work. Because that's not the Bible where they move with me and not in the Bible where they guide everybody also. And yeah, so I think I don't work for something like 3 years going to 4 years for a hotel, a big hotel, 5-star hotel in this country. Like, how will be the work? Where you don't work for the rest of the day, because normal time for we in this country, now 8 hours for work, yeah? You go work for 8 hours. After the 8 hours done, then they go tell you, say, still work. Then you go still work. No problem. Then all of a sudden, you know, say after you don't do work, you expect overtime. When you go to write for that overtime day and submit to them, you don't believe what they will do towards that. Then go take that overtime day, wait and filter, say this now waiting at your salary, this now waiting at you out of your sweat where you don't work for. Then go take that overtime day, not even pay you for the week or neither pay you a day. Then go tell you, say that money they take and put on a monthly salary. It just therefore go inside the salary. So when you go inside salary, government all therefore tax towards that. This is not the first place this, and maybe I don't hear you so many different things from your other friends, them, your other colleagues, them from another different places, another different side. But I don't know why somebody go work in your overtime, in your sweat money. Then you tell the person, say, government get for cut tax for that. So I think I don't work for something like 4 years and be the hope, say, all go well. At the ending of the day, waiting we must amend the Yagba for if you're a permanent staff, you just get for expect, say, maybe the end of service benefits could be great. This not the kind country where like me don't face in so many different things in all this lifetime. Working for 4 years, it was like mess to my whole life. Because after this 4 year, we don't work for you, especially you get a better end of service benefits. At the ending of the day, for that they even calculate the benefits for you, you got on trouble up to now.
So Amadou, if I can understand here, now monthly, when they get paid on every 2 weeks.
It's monthly. You have to wait for 30 days.
Monthly. So when the 30 days reach, you'd actually get you pay on time?
You go get them on the 30th, if the 30th fall inside the normal week from Monday to Friday.
Okay.
That time you get them. And when you get that salary day, you taxes all get for cuts inside it, no matter how much overtime you make, all get for cuts inside the tax.
But you know, remember there was a time where you wanna actually work, where the month done, then not pay on for that month day, then carry forward.
It only happened when the corona came to me on part. I know other people are facing something more even worse than mine. This is now waiting they got sick, but it happened to me at least for like 2 months. 2 months no pay because of doing to corona business and all this other stuff. Then say the present situation, business is down and all this other stuff. Go wait to pay you guys later and this and that. Up to now, me I not even receive me on it.
So you get 2 month backlog of payments when not pay you itself.
Yeah. Which is true.
Okay, why? Thank you very much. Thank you for that. I go cancel DJ Little, aka the Moses. I don't know if you get small team we want rub more towards the 2 speakers brothers where we don't hear from. The one at UK now, then the one at Freetown, the 2 different experience them in the place of work.
Well, as you know, 2 different experience, 2 different stories them. And equally, you can tell, say, there is obviously a disparity, the side way each of the employees and so from DJ Supermed to DJ Amadou. Although, as Amadou, I like Amadou in honesty because he puts himself obviously in a place where they work because he fortunate, he gets a little bit more of a secure job. He not get that challenges and the way other brothers or sisters and young people and they face. However, when the difficult time comes, when business not flow for in company, then obviously in bigger for up to 2 months without no pay, where no they no recoup it, and then you can listen to DJ Supermed. Supermed obviously he don't know what's not the idea of no pay because woko he will get paid. You understand? And again, that's the same thing for somebody like myself. If I give myself as an example, for the best part of over 20 plus years, while I don't in employment at this country, I not ever get a scenario where it be say I not receive payment on time. You understand? So not even not being paid, but even the word payment on time. So, you know, but it's not about me or you or Supermed because we didn't have that side where we are working where structure there in place and everything, where fairness there in place, where the value of services there in place. So where you don't work as an employee, your employer will get for reward you, whether or not you're a good worker. Even the man when a bad worker says, where they're gonna work, where reach work, or woman, when they go for one corner, I go hide. Then they pay them. You understand? Eh? Because that's the responsibility where Amadou touch on very, very well. Because now the responsibility of the employer for make sure say you pay your service. Because if you don't put that person in a payroll, you have to look after them. If the person decide for not work to standard, then you go for performance manager. But waiting at this goal of young people, them where we talk about youth empowerment, getting them for let them go do something useful with their life. Yeah, now the country will come out today. Let them say, okay, we don't say we get plenty of young people them we're just laid back, no they do nothing, no one for work, no one for go school, no one for no one for learn different skills or trade. And then yet you see, if we go back to the video, one of the things that will capture me on the video, it's not just so much of what happened, the message what happened, but it's more of the person when me seen at the video. Now it attracts me to this story because I look a young person, a young man, where he could be anything. He could go to school, read law, whatever I want for read, or he gets a fine art. He could be a footballer, whatever skills he want for attain. But he choose to say, I want for make me area, me environment look clean under the agreement where the government of the day don't assign to me. Me self get possible accountable to when a me umbra will pass this job to me. So me get one or two other people where they look up to me for let me say deliver. And I look at that person and then I listen to the story. And then you're thinking, well, this kind of story, if you get somebody like that, can go up to a year and then before pay them or reward them according to a service, it go demotivate this person at the highest level where then who I get for lost. Now we all as a society, if I reach there, there's a lot more for me to come out, but it's not about me. We guess them, DJ Supermed, DJ Amadou, and then the other guests, the way they online as well. Please, when I reveal on a camera, when I get access to camera, now that way they will go able to ask on a question. Then. Okay.
Or engage with Suna. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, DJ Little, for that contribution. Thank you. Well, listeners, if you're just joining the program tonight, we talk about youth empowerment. Youth empowerment. As we then at the UK, now we govern laws, everything, the security and assurance, we get that now. Whilst we brothers them down Sierra Leone, they not get them here. Some of them, let's say, the employment where they into now just wait and can't take them 10 and carry them, write their name, they know and say, okay, now start work today. There's no laws that we bind them together. So that means they can wake up tomorrow morning and say, no, waiting, we're not carry again. Just take that if they don't work for 1 month or they don't work for 3 months, then get 3 months and then get 2 months where they get for pay them for. Now only 1 month then for pay them. Now, then which means that they let them go, they don't even pay them backlog money, they not get no side for go. Labor union, where every single month or whenever then they pay them, whatever skills then they do, when they contribute them small money too, not that they for actually represent them guy. As soon as I see when I watch that video and I say fine gentleman, just like how DJ Little describe the guy, a fine gentleman who could have been somebody else besides saying waiting, let we empower ourselves through employment. We'll go take up a job. But now this guy, you doing your own job after I don't give you effort in blood and energy and everything for a year, it hasn't been paid. And we say Sudaners, we don't feel say we don't ever work 1 hour overtime, we then skip, they not pay we know we go complain to your manager, you go make sure say your manager no say you're not happy, because then deduct by your money, and even way then they make sure say then pay you back that money now you did decide the terms in a way that we go tell your manager say, if when they put them onto your next month wages, that money will not be taxed. You they negotiate that, or you tell us when I give me a check. So then can tell you, say, okay, no worry, we will make sure say we pay you in full or something. At least then we'll find a way for talk to you. Whereas the gentleman what we see, they cry out for help. He was depressed. So imagine the kind circumstances where that guy did. Imagine the kind humiliation as a man. Sometimes you get picking them, you get woman at house, where for 11 months, they go back and forth, they come, they count nothing, and they go with nothing. You know, how you go relay that story to even the UFC, and they go work, they not pay me, you know. So I don't want to talk too much because tonight it's not about me, it's not about DJ Little, it's about the young man who we see, they cry for help, and how the one that we come way for can't talk to them, no, not even can get assurance, not even come for saying it's okay, young man, calm down. We go make sure say we look into this, you know, those words of courage, you know, but we see them come, they can scare the man back. Now in job, you know. So I go allow Supermed for actually just throw a little bit of light of waiting that you take towards that video there, the young man a message.
DJ, thank you very much for bringing me back inside. One thing first, I don't say why they go free tongue. I they go to Connaught Hospital just for that young man, they follow go see him and tell him thank you for his attitude and morality we show that day as a human being. Because the Bobo show maturity. For lady 15 months, if you listen to the video, 15 months, they not get paid. Then the way that lady, they talk to her. If you meet up any Bobo, will not be get training. That situation be for different. Because for let somebody be here for 15 months, then that lady, the thing what fascinate me about the whole thing is, where I listen to the lady, then I realize that this person abroad he come out. And no say if they work abroad, and not ever shot him for let them pay him. For let him go talk to that body so na free tongue. And the way I managed, he go talk to that body so was really disgraceful. Not only on the scenario to in and young family, said that lady to in and young family. If not me your wife and so probably we might end up saying love fight for divorce.
So you think say the lady take advantage of the guy?
A bully the bobo.
Okay.
A bully the bobo. That's the whole thing. That make a vex. Isha, they tell you this what today. It's no joke. When I listen to the video, because I wake around about 6 o'clock in the morning, and they try to eliminate some videos, and something just captured me. Say, I listen to this video. When I listen to the video, I cry. I honestly cry. Why I cry? The lady not seems to understand. Say, people born at 15 months, they don't say no, not pay them. How them people are survive? Then it's still candy. Then you tell him about say, what if we go take people in a street and can't clean? Then out of una money, they're ready for pay for una, will they pull that money they back? That is so inhuman. I don't think safe. I don't think so that woman they talk say educate, but you know they understand what's in education. You understand? So when I listen to them and then I say, oh God, I just stay at this part of the world. I'm not doing that scenario. They should say it for be a different scenario. If you don't live in that country, you see they can own some of them, but then they beat them for thief in that country. They're not to the criminal. They're not to the criminal. That body able to sustain himself, you know, go thief. Fair enough, but not to everybody go beer. So man go to hospital pharmacy, they go see medicine. Man, not pay me 50 more. Let's take this bala go sell like small money go now.
So Supermed, let me flip the coin the other way. Let's say this boy don't dey in unemployment for 15 months, he hasn't been paid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So from the 1-2 months when not pay him, it's whether you feel say responsible, whether you feel say for Binongo meet and for actually make this case known, because it obviously gets somebody we employ them, where they're answerable to.
Well, DJ is good way ask a question there. When that incident happened, I try for trace, then I can't make to understand say this woman named Patience cold. Then I trace some other for I get some other facts. This bubble, then they work for a company owned by a lady called IJ, not to IJ Kabao, but the lady itself named IJ. And we make to understand, say, for that 15 months, government not pay IJ, for let IJ pay them, but where?
Okay.
If the government don't pay IJ me for don't pay the bubble them. So government not pay IJ, for let IJ pay them bubble them. But what's in the most important thing we actually just make the whole thing say we need for talk about Salone in a very serious manner for we picking them, picking them, they come, let them meet a better Sierra Leone than waiting we don't meet, waiting with family, with Papa and Mama that don't left for we would try for clean up their mess because it's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Una go take the army for can clean the place. Yes, we want a clean hospital, but the boys are there cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
The ministers, them, their salary is running.
Mm-hmm.
The ministers, their salary they gone.
Mm-hmm.
That is a national hospital. We don't get independent from 1961. DJE. Now 60 years, they can 60 years. 1 week from now, with the 60 years. We're not going forward, we're just going backward.
Backwards. Mm-hmm.
You know, it's our biggest problem, DJ Ish. I'm wanting this for follow the program they gone, but you know it's our biggest problem.
No.
We don't take too much from the politicians and the life and people them.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But the only way for stop this is a very, very simple way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very, very simple way. People don't go like what and can talk, but this not get anything for do with APC, not get anything for do with SLPP, not get anything for do with. I know a lot of people in the two party them. If I'm going to be a politician, I can be a politician for any of them two party them because I get close friends and when a politician with them. But this is the honest truth. We have to be honest with ourselves. Most of who waiting at the diaspora them, now we don't go take position in that country.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what they happen at the country. You understand? We get one way for stop this. And it hard for let somebody say, I will stop him if you get intention for good thief. But if you not get intention for good thief, you run for go make Salone, wait till they can talk so. It go help Salone, not for only now, for the future, because we have to have a structure in place. If we get structure in place, politicians need to stop for lie to people in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
We not get structure. Anybody can myself can say, I go try for go make the whole country get lights. Una know what you want, una vote for me no more. Then I say, don't they 5 years, I not do nothing. I take what I get for take. This is the structure ish. What if Sierra Leone look this way forward, say, okay, if you don't like the diaspora, you don't qualify, you don't do everything, you want to go help Salone. But what's now your problem now is, you know two nationalities together. You remember this last election, they talk about two SIM.
Yeah.
But we deviate from that two SIM because waiting Salome let immediate fix, and let the problem not solve in future. Once it is satisfied now, then future you come back to square one, it not be seen again. And it's wrong. Where they go forward, they go forward. You know, they look for come backward and go forward, backward and go forward. That's what Sierra Leone has been. So we look at that to SIM, it's very, very important for Sierra Leone. If I say I'm going to be a politician, we'll put this law in place. When we ready for pioneer, not only is the program, and I go for put them at the website where I make it as a petition for Sierra Leoneans and worldwide. Let them agree and disagree. If we get over 50%, to be honest, I take up to parliament level. This is the thing I want to bring come inside Sierra Leone. If I then now I get Salone passport, I get British passport, but I want to be a minister, I want to be flag bearer for any political party in that country. You're British citizen. And when I say relinquish your British citizen, you only become one citizen, which is a Sierra Leonean. Then one. Then two, are you ready for relocate your family for let them go to a Salone 5 years before you go by election, where they go able to use the facility in Sierra Leone? Because if they use the facility in Sierra Leone, they see the deployable condition of Connaught Hospital. You're gonna school where them picking and they go shit na bush. Sorry for using this kind of language, but when they go toilet na bush, you understand? Then you're picking and they go use that facility there. Now then go tell you, say, Papa, that's where they go. So then na toilet, that bush you go toilet too. You go think for go make them. You dey think for go make them, but then get the opportunity now. Then wait for them or they're gonna private hospital. They're picking and then now then they educate now, and it's wrong. Then you go there, you don't go for go run the people them. So this is one of the things that one pioneer. What are this? One pioneer say, are you ready to relinquish your nationality as a British or American, wherever you are in the world, and just own one Sierra Leone passport? Then live in Sierra Leone for 5 years with your family. For meet up the next election, you participate in Sierra Leone activities, and you picking and where they use the facility. See how the facility then they good for you.
Supermed, I want all you under force, because I know say you get quite a lot. I want all you under. That comes to Amadou. Amadou, we don't watch the video clip. You understand? a lot of people in touch now the whole world. A fine gentleman way he actually comport himself.
Indeed, he keeps so calm.
Body language.
That guy
Address him, he was so calm. You understand? Raising voice. He listened. He listened to the message. So, as somebody within an employment, yeah, if that was your situation, what thing you go do?
If I can say, I missed I don't watch the video, yeah, and it really touched me, and it really somehow stressful because if not be me, trust me, so me first as a Christian, if not be me, I did misbehave seriously, and the lady and the guy will be the talking at the background. They're not even shame self or even film that kind of thing. It's so, you understand? It's so shameful and so funny. That kind of thing don't go ever happen to other person in your country. If not themselves, the thing they happen to. Always the guy that the type for talk say, Madam, listen, let me talk. That show you waiting like this and that. They really know say the guy they talk the fact, but it's still they try for push the guy now the wall say now the wrong thing the guy to do. Because how somebody go work for like a 12 months or 15 months, let's say 15 months, they get paid. Man, this kind of country where the things are very hard. It's difficult for even we first where they go up and down. It's difficult for you. You don't work like you need to work. You don't get money like you need to get money. Then I know say now you don't go work every blessed day. You get a wife, you get a picking house. You tell us how they come out, how they go work. Where the person go work, where at the end of the day where they come, you count nothing. At the end of the month, you count nothing. So how you expect that person there for leave? This not the thing that the type of say. Youth man in the political country, youth man in the chief and the this and the that and the that. You go then have an organization like that one day, you work, then they not pay you. What do you expect the bubble for do or the guy for do? You expect them for begin put and pass on dubious games them, dubious acts were not good. It will start for begin if the office in this, the office in that, start for do all kind of bad tricks. Even
okay, I'm sorry for interrupt you. You not feel say there's somebody. The employer gets an important role for play on that moment, the way this thing happened, for coming and defending workers then.
Yes, standing away to be try for things, but the kind way the team we don't go that kind of extent where I feel to say, because just imagine if I can say the guy, the one wake up and they say not even get money for upkeep them. You understand? You don't even get money for upkeep them again. So because just imagine if you work for an organization, then they're not they pay you. They're not they pay the organization. I expect the organization say for run the staff then. So this is bad anyway.
No, well, the point what it's for make here is okay, let's say the moment where the whole thing happened, the one in the pan film, then they pan investigate the guy was calm, sit down there and all that stuff then they as an employer, you go calm. The first thing I can reassure you workers then, right? Yeah. Can make sure you reassure them and make them understand, say, because let me look at and say, now, if the person will employ them, probably they don't get the money, then the money not reach them. For all this money, they dodge them. That's we don't know, right? So that's another thing. And let's say, okay, if even say a day in that situation, but the best thing you can do now for can reassure the workers then. Okay, let's take the person who employ them. Let's bring and the woman will do the interview, right? If now be you, what's in your position where what you actually do to them people and they where you can see that kind of situation there.
For me, I be the feel to say that woman there. If not be me, I be for don't encourage the workers. That's the first thing for if I don't encourage them, give them hope. Still tell them waiting at the present situation and tell them waiting at the better way go there for them in before. Then tell and say if you go take another person from outside the country work, then if you pay the person, you go cut all that money for the person work and this and that. What about all the time where the person don't sit down for? It's not nice. I mean, they feel to say hey, before don't encourage the workers them more.
I think that the 15 months we work, then I've been just now work without pay. So now this way they work now, not in the pay for.
Which is bad.
So, why? I will cancel me able engineer DJ too, because I know say you get so many things and I sleep right now where you want drop for we. Over to you, sir.
I'm lost for words because at the moment, I don't know, just like Supermed, inside me, my body warm because like out of anger, you know, if there is opportunity for take that young man and swap position, we need more of that young people than they for tomorrow salon.
Absolutely.
Because yesterday salon and today salon, it don't done. Because for me, just and again, not so because Amadou see then I get the opportunity many years ago, work with Amadou, you understand, and I see the kind of calm person where be the knowledge. These guys are the future of Sierra Leone. You know, Supermed, you touch on them very well. And this is not about political party, color, or everything, you understand? The state of Salon, anybody in my own presence, okay, where don't born before 1961 and below, for example, as I might say, we can next week, we can 60 years. So we country of independence, not of existence. I want to get this clear because many Salonian people and the other thing we're so dumb. Then they always feel Salon at 60 years, we don't live for. Salon has been living beyond 16 years. You understand? We don't see better days. Salon don't go through better days. It's just that the 60 years of independence where they give it, now the problem are the worst times. Even though some people are going to say, well, at the early days, at the onset of the independence, it'd be nice. Well, now they the false start. Where they say, I can't go live by yourself. But we get hope. We get a generation of Amadou. We get a generation of that young people there, that young man there, where, wallahi talahi, me know, ish, you know me very well. Supermed, you know me very well. With me on temper, what I get. That woman there, to God and this day, maybe the worst case scenario, but we don't take place in a salon. If I mean replace myself with our body. Because first of all, the person where they talk to her when they film the camera, now enforce at a slap. Seriously, it's simple. You understand? Because end of the day, they're not able to communicate first to the bobo in level. The way the bobo be the try for articulating himself, because Sesay pan vex, you self one vex. You know, you're not kakabele, so to speak, excuse me language. You understand? Because the mammy vex, you say one vex. You don't know what you talk about. You know, you're not able to put string Creole together, let alone for put decent English together. You just struggle for put you sentences then you try for talk to a young man where you about to look nice on eye, it laugh on the stupidness. You know, today we get youth way ready for put the anadoti for go clean the environment. They intimidate them. They tell them, say you replace them by bringing other people the way they outside. Then they try for blame. You know, the stupid woman, they try for blame and say, how you go feel for you? Are you responsible for letting your own environment? They filthy like that. No. It's not the young man, my friend, whoever you be, woman. You understand? Eh? Now you where don't come now the West, where don't say you don't work for up to 5 months. I don't know society where you work on. Now the West, where you say you work up to 5 months and over you. You must be really stupid. You understand? And they come, man. She must be really stupid for let you don't work. You say 5 months or na salon 5 months, they don't pay you. You understand? You position. You position. It's everything what the old man don't say. Now reassure, put calm, steady, put your hand around that body and shoulder. Not be a coward and then tell the person say, don't show me face. So that means say you're motivated now you mindset for can cause confusion deliberately for can upset everybody there. You know, how come, you know, the other day I watched the so-called 3 years anniversary of we president where on the impost. You understand it? I look the front row, I look the second row, I look the third row. No representation of youth empowerment. No young man not the way they into youth empowerment or young woman not the way they into youth empowerment where they at that panel day. You understand it? You get one of the most respected Sierra Leonean international journalists, you understand it? We make the biggest mistake ever where somebody where I classify as a mentor and a friend where behave like an ultimate coward, where conduct an interview. Nobody know they will go put me before any person of power go can and doctor me interview question to the point that, excuse me, I'm being passionate. I'm not gonna feel like a libertarian for express myself, you know, because it's so frustrating. You know, you have fulfilled 3 years of the government in power, the big question, the big debate, or whatever I want to call them. Una full of that whole day with not to olpa them or mammy them where either the belly and nepa eng say they can't touch their knee, you know, understand? Some of them know for grab. The people that were there in employment, the policeman or the security, they all look like say, then team up next to them coffin there for ready for done day. No youth man, no youth woman, no day. You know, how salon go before? Are there anybody who can before me? I can tell me say 60 years, let we celebrate salon progress. I go anyway, I go stop there.
Thank you. Because you temper right now. Like when they sack more, you know. You have been for coming.
I'm so upset. I'm really upset. I'm upset because this is not about party politics. This is not about color. You know what I mean? This is just about the idiots the where they try for run salon. We no know the elbow from them backside them. Honestly, they really need to make sure say they excuse the environment and make way for fresh ideas, fresh face, fresh thinking, new leadership of salon. You know, that body I admire and say, you know, if I get anything of me, you know, I'm not going to pay for in 15 months, but I want to put money in an account just for tell and say, yeah, me not to pay you for salon government. I just want to pay you for your attitude because I know, you know, it's people like you. You understand? Now we want to go tomorrow. You understand? Are there any of them stupid so-called people in politics where, you know, the president, if you don't see that video there, or any of his state governor, or the minister of interior or works, or even the mayor, if they don't see that video there, therefore reprimand that woman, they seriously and call them to shame, let it come out and apologize to every single young man where they, or young woman where they under that employment there, and reverse in statement. And the kakabela will be the female, you know, forever talk na camera or using voice because let go learn for talk real force. You understand? Before you can open your mouth. Anyway, other people then they only for talk.
Before you come in per order, while I just endorse waiting DJ to the talk so.
Okay, go ahead.
In a patient school. In the first place, everybody know na patient school in them. And one thing where I want to make clear, the woman say, in work in a salon, that cannot hospital today 5 months, no be the pay. So that's the way they used to. So that tell you say, this woman not civilized. There's no civilization about. Let's forget about how going to school, going to any university. Civilization not mean your education again how you hate. It's how you behave with people in a public. How you deal with your company, man. That is very, very important. So if you don't work in a Congress hospital for 5 months and not pay you, that was them days. So if you say them days then for still continue, absolutely no. Then you ask Amadou a question about the employment and if the people won't be there and are waiting them before do at that time when they're waiting. One thing why I'm will get clear now is everything in that country there has been politicized. Everything they under politics. If you want to talk, we'll see what happened with the nurse. Now the very hospital. What happened with the nurse? We just try for film. They don't make a good cartoon and say he left in place of work for good film. They manhandle that nurse. We all know about that one day. That's so everything don't politicize and minister don't go talk to them. A promise and say them to go pay salary, no go pay salary. A call one person when at the labor or something, they go tell them, they say they can't pay salary, no. 15 months? It's appalling. It's really appalling, boss. Continue, Mr.
Thank you, Supermed, and thank you, DJ Litsu, for the contribution. I know say the video really touching, the video really, when you watch the video, it's depressing. For let somebody team up, they tell you say 15 months, I don't work, they not pay me. And then you still put fear. And I'm sure that guy, that position even now. Now like where you will say, you know, care waiting get for happen now, where you say peace of mind, and then go for firearm. Then go for guy money there, and then just then decision on the spot where you make. I think one of the decision and where the guy been gets for mixing I therefore said it. If you not pay somebody for 15 months, you can meet that person there they decide say they go on strike, or the whole team decide to go on strike. I think as any responsible somebody, first and foremost, you want to know which side is the root cause. Why from 1 month they're not paying up to 15 months? Who down I don't talk to? Who down on a boss? I want to see on a boss. You understand? Not ask them, say, why them Maya don't they work for 15 good months? Una not pay them. Not forget about the dot also make that connect. You understand? That is not too important. But the welfare of them guy 15 good months. Why not pay that? Who down on a boss? Who down on a supervisor? Una call the supervisor. If you know they're around, una call on the phone, let come. They can't start before you wanna ask them question. I think that would have been the ideal thing where anybody can do, and make sure say if you able to get hold of the people that were actually they in charge, but all they do for their show guys them, call them, call the team, tap them on the shoulder. There's a way I'm sure that the approach alone and not be need for say make and put and blow the thing out of which it not be. I'm sure with words of coin that moment day on that day, I'm sure them guys they for them clean that place back, not even get paid. Based on how if I've been talked to them, if I do that. You understand? And then now we look at again, we talk about the youth empowerment now, and the way they really abuse the youth them, don't they? The let's talk about the working environment, the working hours. Some people and go start work from 9 to 9. 9 to 9. Some people are 10 to 10. If you're not doing the work where you go for go do, you need to go 9 post. And I'm sure Amadou gets an idea where you go and to go lights on this, Amadou.
Okay, if I can tell you something now, as you can see me right now, and I didn't have a place to say like the system small manageable because I don't sit down for like 1 year all this time. We could come and all this stuff. So they lay me off from job because of business, day down and all this other stuff. So like now if I can tell you the present situation now in me on side, and I just get employed for something like I don't take something like a 17 days now where I don't start for. If I can tell you at the time when I'll go be. But just
share your experience. We actually want to know.
Because there's no job for now and all this other stuff. They can't where the country they. I'd work for I can't work 7 o'clock in the morning hours. At the off 12 o'clock in the night. Can you imagine how much?
Wow.
How much and I get 1 day off inside the week. Just 1 day off inside the week. But you just have to accept it because of the other points of it. You don't like you go for somebody for like 12 months. Let not put myself in that kind of way. How then treat that about you work for like a 12-month opening. Where the person said we encourage you and try for put situation to that kind of way they call it, they even give you the chance and hope. So like I said, that was just it frustrates about the whole issue against it fed up. Just like I say, if you don't even decide, you might say this today waiting the happen. All I care about I get for semi mind and I get for semi truth. It just can't be saying about that kind of boy we get that training. Because if not for that, any other different person, if for them is the serious one, the person will even video yourself. Now for first, if I don't begin set an example, but don't even back the camera off of this.
I think we get a culture of where they come on at the West, where actually they go in a salon, where we can say, we they go help the youth, they go help them people there. I think we attitude the way they go with, sometimes it works past the people the way they don't do.
Absolutely.
The kind of way they behave to them people and they don't do, it's just not even called for. I think one thing what we need for change, where they come on at the West. Don't forget, say, go salon. Now they we all come out and all that stuff, but make sure, say, whosoever you employ, if not somebody say, you call somebody, say, can was my motorcar for me, understand? Pay that person for the motorcar way was. Pay him. Not say anything, because this time boy and all that stuff, then I go give you a typical example now. Me, we made a good phone for anybody. If I send yourself, say, what they ask, if I send yourself, say, go pick something for me, and they make sure, say, then give you transport. Even though they must say, oh no, but I left no money. I say, no. You not do I'm out of your own will. Now me send you. So I need to pay you. So when they look at all them factors, all them way, the advantage, the way they take and the youth them, then decide, say, anything. And some of them then I didn't get to them. Where people then see them at the idol just smoke all day and go drink rum now for just go thief, drug bag. But some of them they will actually go come together where some of them not like say that no one goes to school, but then just not finance or people that we go actually look after them, saying waiting, let we go pay for in a school. But then they go decide to waiting, lack come at this place, can't look for a job, you understand? And then because they know say this person vulnerable is so desperate, then they employ him. And when they employ him, then we say, okay, no, they pay you 200,000. By then the guy is desperate. In no mind, they go work for the 200. But what about where the person, where the months reach, where you don't plan, say you pay him the 28th or the 25th, the 25th reach, you not pay him money. Then where the person top, you say no, I go bring other people in. You know, I think say this is completely wrong. It's totally wrong. That things that we need for change. You know, so looking at the whole video and with all waiting happen, Supermed, what do you feel say we for do? How we can change then say not for happen again?
Waiting salon, the problem with salon gets, it's not only about waiting happen now at Connaught Hospital. The problem with salon gets, we not get a quick fix situation right now because if so the quick fix anything right now, we come back to square one. We have to get a structure. If we not get a structure in place and we work with that structure there, they come back to who side we come out. Because waiting for happen, now we all go say, waiting happen at Connaught Hospital, look, we put money, look, we will sort to them, but then that's fine. That's not that immediate effect. But we're not going to continue that one day. And I want to say, Salon in survive one, now because people in the diaspora, they help, will they contribute massively in that country day. I mean that country team up so at the moment, but not all the time. Not all us be the same. So I'm not able to send every month for the people there. So we don't need a quick fix thing and that. We need a proper structure. As I tell you so, there is a structure where, at least in the president, this is nothing to do with SLPP, this is nothing to do with APC. I always emphasize on this. I'm not talking about politics here. I'm talking about waiting for Move Salon going forward. I listened to the president, one by interview, Umar Fofana interview, I'm asking a question. Then he talked about, diamond, this diamond for done. Mr. President was wrong for say diamond for done because we the born with the diamond be the grandpa don't the diamond be the so grandpa don't die, the diamond still left there. This is one example of one. Whatever mineral we get in that country there, we don't know how the negotiation with the benefits out of that mineral. Nobody know the past 10 where they go sign the documents and we don't know if not them they benefit. But now this is easy for these people of Sierra Leone for benefit from the diamond. Assuming somebody say they want mine the diamond. Una want mine the diamond, that's fine. The minister were responsible for that. You know, you don't go lobby abroad or go find them people and they bring them car. Well, come mine the diamond. Then this is a simple condition. But yeah, 5 years would give for mining diamond, but we want this country for electrify all 24/7 electricity within 5 years. The only money they pay now the workers the way they employ in Sierra Leoneans. Predominant Sierra Leoneans. Then you don't get the youth to employment. You don't get the youth to employment. But if we just sit down, would they get some people where they go telling people where say, I will do this, I will do this, I will do this, then go sit down at parliament and not do nothing. We know they move forward. So if we put a structure in place within the next 25 years, Sierra Leone will be a better place for picking, picking, and the future the way they can. Because everything is there. If not bauxite, you are mine. They tell you, okay, you are mine bauxite. That's fine. Yeah, all the district headquarters, the Western area, we need three states of the art hospital. You go upline, we need 3 states of the all the district headquarters forget a quality hospital. We get MRI scan, CT scan, everything. Now you want to bauxite, this one we want. When you 5 years done, we negotiate for other things going forward. Until 25 years, Sierra Leone not better. So that's a long-term process where it benefits Sierra Leone for 14 time. But for so they go quick fix right now, when they come back to square one, sir.
Oh, thank you. I got a question for actually for Amadou. Then before I come to the too. Amadou, looking at the video where actually we all see what we talk about Maya today. For waiting people and see the youth then where they don't be in a salon. For waiting people and for waiting and see, you feel say that video they discourage them or encourage them more for saying waiting, not for relent, let we continue for do what we do for empower we say.
You can come over the question again and nobody gets you.
No, I say, you know, based on what happened, that young man is to wait 15 months, he work and not pay him. You understand? How you feel, say, what are you them where, let's say, waiting and surrounding, where things say this guy gets a job, where he gets paid every monthly. And then all of a sudden, let they can see this kind of thing circulate on the air, now social media say, this guy don't work for 15 months, you're not paying him. How you feel, say, the other youth them will see this kind of thing?
But this now the thing where like it go frustrate so many youths. You understand? It frustrates so many youths because if the youth they find job all along, they go up and can't they try for job. Then also if you say it is secure, they don't even secure for her. They start. Then go make you go join into other bad things there. Do all kind of bad acts. Because now the kind of country this way, I believe say not so old my media for empower. The youth them when they come up now for empower. Because if somebody gets a talent, I believe say maybe just take this somebody, fly out, maybe go learn some different skills and different things then, and come back to the country and exploit the thing. But not that kind. This is the country where you say this now, what you know, will take you for let you study. Maybe then you just take their own begin them, their own family and this and that, to go let you study this and that, all this other stuff. Like me, I don't meet so many different cases one day. As a young man, I'll tell you say this person you go overseas, go so that work with them. At the end of the day back, you were not even come here go overseas for go study something. You this alone man. Now you go to the that person, you will begin asking so many questions, waiting for this, waiting for that, waiting for this, waiting for that. And which is bad, and they kill the youth experience. Same ways they goes to the staff them also. Anything how do you treat to stars then? Policy and superstar and all this other stuff. At the end of the day, you don't come over and you can't live in your own country back then they can't destroy you and damage you. So you don't country is not safe.
Thank you, Amadou. Black and also DJ Little, aka the Moses. I don't say I let you first for let you calm down, you know. I really let you first for let you calm down. Why? We did talk about the youth empowerment now. As you DJ Little, what thing you going to change? How you going to change this situation where happen so not for happen again if you get real power?
Thank you for that question, Ish. Just before I answer that question, the DJ Ish, I just want to we go back now. One scenario we happened a few months back. Amadou Disco play very well now in memory, and DJ Supermed because he also the follow up. You probably go recollect. About many months ago, then we they talk about the youths and they go and then they cut cables them, electric copper cables, then they destroy the infrastructure, the lights. So a friend of mine where now one of the people then we responsible for that area there, where they live in the UK, and again now one of the diasporans them we go Kapu job na Sierra Leone where they destroy that, and because that's now one of the biggest thing where me get for look at. I'm not saying let will not give job to qualified people them, but try for look and identify the right skills mix. You understand? Eh? It's like me moving to Sierra Leone in the next 6 months or a year, and then Usai Amadou they work, then the manager go fall in love with me, say I want to give you that job there. The first thing first, me will get integrity. My first question will be, what happened to that man they will be they play there? You understand? Eh? That man they will be they play there. I don't mind for work with him, but I'd rather even be a number two because I learn the structure how we they work there rather than come automatically and can sit on top of them. And not to, again, as I say, when Amadou and I when we share platform, quite clearly he was so respectful. He said, no. I said, no, yeah, now you're not the senior person. Tell me how it works. I know sabi how we work. Show me how it works. And he was very free. But this whole idea for say all of a sudden, because you come on at the diaspora, it means you're best qualified. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. You understand? Eh? So you're not best qualified because equally they get people then they na Sierra Leone, whether not young people them or people them where don't study, where are well equipped. You understand? If you want them can gain value from an external knowledge also, allow them for lead. One of the key things anyway we for learn from going forward, you understand, as I say, it's one of the rules the way Ghana implements under the leadership and the stewardship of the late Jerry Rawlings, bless his soul, where he makes sure say nobody when a diaspora will not precede any business organizational structure ahead of a Ghanaian, as long as the Ghanaian person is equally qualified and competent to lead. You understand it? That Ghanaian person they go take leadership in that business day, and equally in make in terms of political employments and assignments. The Ghanaians the way na the diaspora way na the home base the way don't study, we don't qualify. We're heading positions them where the ministerial positions them, then the diasporans them be the candidate and work as secretariats them. So basically as number 2, but understand the structure, because we waiting at the diasporas where they go take their job, then the young people, older people, you understand it? We get a get out clause. You understand it? We can run away. But that person waiting a salon, if not in get that position there, and then so to speak, and then the diaspora person wake up. They as number 2, if that person where now the Minister of Environment and Works or whatever it is, you understand, sick, that person they, you know, they think and twice for left salon, they go out for them admit and a corner to hospital, because now they don't they admit from where 5 year, where 10 year, where they get so food, stay, they don't get to that position there. So make them so difficult that he or she not go able for left salon, they go there and be now that hospital there or that infrastructure there, now there you get for admit. So equally the person when in secretariat when the diaspora therefore remain incessant if incessant call to illness, therefore go back to that place of well-being, because we healthcare sector for be well. If we healthcare sector sick and dilapidated like I did so, how come it's easy for the president say they can't holiday, not lie, they can't take in diabetes injection. You understand? So it's all kind of rubbish. You understand? Or the minister of works, they can say they can't negotiate. No, they can't take in liver dialysis. You understand? Now that no, stop them people then they radically by force. There's no other way about it. By force for make sure say any ministerial position, whether you're number 1 or number 2, any person of government position, not for able to take medical care outside of Sierra Leone, unless if you left Salon, you go take medical care. We find out, and then evidence shows say you don't left medical care. You know they return back into your ministerial position or into your position of a governance role. You understand? Because it shows that you not get no faith in the healthcare sector. So if you not get no faith in the healthcare sector, if you not get no faith, you understand, in the system, yeah, where you say now you the lead, then you're not fit enough to run that position there. So leave, and that goes from the president, take down to anybody within a ministerial position. Today with the same video the way they go out where ministers and the feds inside parliament. What do you expect when you get a system when a failed system? But inside the next 5 to 7 days, then same people there where the feds they said so go wear the big white agbada, danshiki, green, white, and blue, then cross the flag over themselves, then they say land that we love our Sierra Leone, we left with Salon. What kind of nonsense is that? You understand it? Waiting then on day, then you know the saddest part is power forward there. So me, you, Amadou, Supermed plus the other people the way know the visual, you understand it? Go camp up and stand up and say, let we go celebrate. Celebrate what? Sierra Leone is a sick nation, we're a dying nation. You understand it? We they die as a nation, we they die as a society. We they see say now Sierra Leone is a typical example where they can use the strongest word now, where and I'm going to use this deliberately, and I want to let people then challenge me over that. Sierra Leone is like somebody, and this is no disrespect to anybody who don't get cancer in the past, and my heart reach out to them. But Sierra Leone is somebody like where get cancer, where no say they don't diagnose you as cancer, say you get cancer, but you need for go take chemotherapy for give you the opportunity for well, but you deliberately refuse treatment. Now that's Salombi. We are a nation where sick, like say cancer na in the we, but yet still the opportunity there for let we get cure, for let we take the chemotherapy, but we don't want to take them, but we say, you know what, just try me luck, let's see how far we go. How far are we going to go? 61 year, 62 year, 66 year, till we begin at the camp? No, it's not going to get better unless we get cure. And the only way for cure now by eradicating every single person where line themselves up now to government position, because they are all not good enough. We need a clean bill of health. Anybody who don't affiliate himself to any political party where you understand, need for be wiped out one way or the other. I wanna do I not care. You understand? Whichever I wanna go, I not care. You understand? Wipe them out. Every color when a green, red, for as long as Sierra Leone and Sierra Leonean, they still they propagate the color of green and red. And whichever the yellow Sesay where they try for push, you understand? If we don't wipe ourselves out of that color system, you understand? Or these so-called tribes and nations and belongings, you understand? We not go ever better. Today, you understand, Jamaica are one of the smallest nations. The reason why they get in confusion as much as they get in confusion today, but you not go ever talk to a Jamaican, we're not go tell you, say, nah, Jamaican. You understand? They're not they talk about, they say, me then I sent this, me then I go uptown, downtown. They're not, yes, they get that. But when it comes to togetherness, it's all about being oneness. We need for address ourselves. And I don't talk on several on me video logs that I can do. Say, I hate anybody when they ask me, say, DJ Litubo, you don't do so well. Now, who's tribe will you be? Your mama na who's tribe, your papa na who's tribe. Una on an idiot. I'm a Sierra Leonean, you understand it? No can ask me, say, who's tribe I be. You understand it? If I not share an with you willingly, if I share it with you, fine. If I not share it with you, don't ask me, because it's just stupid. You understand it? This all called so-called partisanism, tribalism, affiliation. Say when we own government camp, we say they can't take. You look at a president who will get today. He's a dying man. He's full of say he ready for photo inside in coffin right now. I look at another interview there. He lack confidence around himself. He not competent enough and eloquent enough for putting himself across. But I don't blame him. I blame Umaru Fofana, who present himself on the day as one of the most stupid journalists who don't ever walk the face of Salon Art, where he's better than that. But out of fear, out of intimidation, out of lacking confidence in himself, because there was only one way he could have done it. Say, look, if now this question on a while ago, I know they take this interview, I rather when I go do them. So no can put me under one pot when they can structure me. Nobody can tame me. You understand? Equally, nobody should be tamed in the interest of Sierra Leone. The youth are the way forward. Let we give chance. The talk say, let we get the youth them, let them go upline on the farm, let them go farm. Where is the resources? Where is the resources? We want to provide them the tools. You understand? Not to everybody get for be academic. Yeah, not to we all get for read law and doctor, accountants and everything. Yeah, people that want to get their hands dirty. You meet a young man who want to get your hand dirty. You call yourself somebody who don't live in the West, and then you act like one of the most biggest, stupidest idiots who don't ever walk on the face of the earth. Instead of consoling and encouraging a young man, you go intimidate. You understand? That is so sad. And then you don't get a government of the day we're able to reprimand people that like that, and they say this because you don't represent my government. Sack that woman. They instantly put a statement out. They say that woman where we don't see that video there. You understand? We don't fire them straight away. Or send and go learn a communication skills, because it's quite clear that it lack them. And we need for create opportunity. And then the people that want to go and talk about, you want to make a young man or youth, how they call that, youth leader. You get a 55-year-old man or woman when they say you are a youth leader. Where is the youth in a 55-year-old person? You know what I'm saying? And all the parties that they promote that. Where is the youth? From when the person don't pass 35 years old, they're no longer a youth, because you cannot relate. You know, they get a youth leader where in Bele Eng say in a church in me, you understand, or youth minister where if na woman, we're not able to claim the ill outside the youth, and we're not able to relate and communicate the language and understand what in the youth then they go through. You understand? You say now the youth leader, that is silliness. Silliness. Tonight I am so irritated, and I'm sure say Ish, you don't know me for many years. You not ever see me so passionate about something, because it's insensitive for some stupid woman like that, and in sidekick when not sabi talk Creole or not sabi speak English, for they can run them out. Are there anybody in position or in any ministerial position, for can check me. My number now 07903 233 My number no I. You can contact me any day. You know, so I'm fed up with you now. You know, and I dare the one know they can dress up, say, we celebrate now Sierra Leone 1961. If I decide for where Sierra Leone close on the Independence Day for do here, it's out of my own will. I will not be doing it as an affiliation to any government or any party because una no worth me celebration or me recognition of what una they live. Because every single one of una don't fail Sierra Leone as a nation. And una generation them will continue for fail. So we need a clean bill. We need people them where their mindsets are people of leaders, people that like the Amadou them, people that like that young man where they were representing himself. When I'm one of the most salon today, now they meet young man where they team up so they eloquent put himself. If I don't cost you mama first of all, self, you understand and slap the camera and you hand. You know, so that woman they lock him. You really call whatever your name is Tamatis. You know, you're a very, very lucky woman. And I pray to God, say, not to England you ever live. Because in America you live. Now that make your stupidness manifest so much, you know. So, but anyway.
Thank you.
The way going forward for me personally, I don't tell you. The way forward for me is youth empowerment. Get the youth them. Anybody who affiliates himself to salon politics in going forward or in the past, we need to wipe them out. Not give them generation any opportunity because they are all criminals. Whether you don't do at the diaspora, whether you're not home base, whether ever you be, they not get salon at heart. 100%. They not get salon at heart. They are only there for can embezzle, criminalize, rob, rape, salon, physically rip the resources out of salon, only for benefits, their own interest, and then picking their interest, and then the generation. And it go turn disease, not them blood vein. Now them picking them blood vein. That's what me say.
Thank you, the Moses of Salon. Thank you. Before I come to Supermed, come to Amadou. Amadou, okay, we don't see the video. We all upset. You see how DJ Litsu, you did not say a passionate about in country about Salon. You understand? You see Supermed, how we all talk and all that stuff. I just want to come to you quick one. Let's see now the message where as a young man we able to give to the other young man then out there and based on the experience, based on the way we see in that video, you understand how a young man is treated by somebody they in power. Waiting at the message we get for the youth. This is why I ask you this question. In as much as we see all the things they have, how they abuse young people, them, how they misuse them, these are the same people again, where them people they are team up. Now the same people again, where go get my push you say, I'm gonna go push that, go meet for that.
I think say all for that. This is just a message. We'll go to youth man there. It's just that because the kind way things they go, make we just empower ourselves. Whatever thing they do, just hold on to and to. Make sure you put more effort and look up to God, because in this country, it's not easy. You don't get nobody with the fight for you. Nobody know the fight for you. Then go talk, say this now youth on an organization, this now this now that, this now that, but nobody know going to fight for you. Yeah, nobody know going to fight for you in this country. So all I can say is that if you whatever they put on by all and to one, like we all where they talk here, most of we are audio visual technician, we not did joke at them, right? We understand what they think, yeah, because it's not an easy job. But now this kind country where they look like say, if me not DJ, this now one message like pass to most of the other DJs them, where they are around me, can close to me, say, manager, you not big done, you not this, you that, you don't big side. DJ, they get nasty pay and this and that. How many DJ in this country waste and say they get nasty pension and all this other stuff? I can just tell and say, hey, man, look here. In life, you get to empower yourself. You don't have to wait for Sudan for their politician can take you, they empower you or wait for that person. Most of me work the way me do. I can go online. I get time. Go to me chat. This go and that. Try to get all this other stuff. Go into some free sites. Then you empower yourself. And for now, I can get a proud. I'm a full light technician. I don't know 100%, but I know plenty. When I empower myself, go online, try for teach myself and try for do and all this other stuff. So I can just tell us, hey, young man, look here, for you for be a DJ, fine. Yeah. But find something to learn another skillful job. We're going to make you get something to mark. Because just take a look at all them DJs that we don't need in this country. They'll vet for DJs. Waiting and don't make their life now this country, sir. Nothing. Nothing ever make. Because now this nobody don't come up because of them don't create virtual DJ for them and all this other stuff. Then they go just hold laptop now. You only to one cable, say me na DJ, me na this, me na that, me na that. I say no, this is not all about the DJ business. Try to empower you. The way they do when you from the DJ business. Because the time program just look at this time where this corona coming and all this other stuff. So many of them they come to me say, hey, manager, what's in the apple, what's in this, what's in that, man lost out, man, this, man, that. I say, man, look here, me self things not easy for me. But if I get 10,000, I give you 2,000. All I'm like go find something it. Just like what I be telling you, empower on yourself. Try for do skillful something, learn another thing. All about this is not the two they try for say. We not really depend on this government and this country. If I can say this, if everybody they hear me and maybe I know so many viewers they watch me and all this other stuff. Not depend on anybody in life, on either government or that. Because the government talking in this country increase. Like you always sing this song, say, come on, be government, left by because when the neighbor has seen us, all we can say is that just empower yourself, try for skillful jobs and this and that. We go up to you and your family.
Thank you, Amadou. Thank you. We the round up now, but before we round up, La actually come to Supermed for young quick summary. I just get one question for Supermed. Supermed, all this what we don't see, it's all which we don't hear, which we don't watch on the video and all that stuff. Then you know feel say we get a management problem na salon.
Then everybody know that from time immemorial. Let me say we not talk politics here. This one they happen from 1961 to come up to this day with the management problem. But just when they talk about this youth empowerment, last week, unfortunate, I don't be the work that day. I watched AYV. There was graduation going on with picking and graduate. A lot of them would I get BSc in engineering, BSc and everything else. Good, fine. But what's in the future for them after that graduation day? You know, people say, not about the beginning of no one land. They want land. They want the opportunity for land. And down there, they don't land. They don't get the paper them. But what's in the future? What's in government will provide for them?
I'm not cut you there. Because you don't go to the college, you don't learn. You don't get the papers, you don't graduate, you don't come down. You can sit down for 10 years. With the paper, you go
exactly.
No, then go for wait. Amadou, then go for wait. Say the pa die. When the pa don't die, now that minister position there. Or the mommy don't die in that minister position there. Now that time they then go be employed. And by that time they then go down to 60 years.
Yeah, the old man, job. They're not left the job for the people then. Even though when they reach the time of retirement, it's 60 for all retire, they're still not left. The people where they bend and did this and that because politics some point, everything in this country go still give them chance. Say then a contract staff. Just imagine, it goes still at the office, they work. What about the youth man? You don't come on a college, you don't learn in book and this and that. And he capable forget the work. Why not getting the work? He still sit down.
I know.
It's now that this me program come into play.
Yeah,
make I tell you say, we don't know what's in the contract with government and they sign with the mineral people where they can mine with minerals. Because you know the benefits any Sierra Leone and pass the people where they go sign them. I still emphasize on this because we don't get a record of what is Sierra Leone the benefits out of this. We don't assume say them why don't come on a college. We don't know say one company they can get for can mine bauxite. You don't get a 5-year contract for run electricity. And then when you put college, they get that job. You don't pull and slave from college, you don't give them a job for go do. And I don't go look after their progress there in future when they come, you don't go. And then for honor. This is what government need to put in place. If we don't have a structure, I'm afraid Sierra Leone will just go back and forth. The structure is not there. People with politicians, they don't turn the master in Sierra Leone instead of the servant. Because politicians are servants. We are sending them out there to do a job and deliver to the people and the people are satisfied. But not the other way around.
No, but Supermed, you know, feel say the people them responsible for the behavior of the politicians them because now we make them think that way. You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. You know why I say I don't think so?
Yeah.
Would they blame the people then? Predominantly, Sierra Leone, we don't start this thing. And I tell you one thing, what I hate for seeing at Sierra Leone. I go last me a minister of finance. I don't take Boku money. When we reach election time, and then people had to go fling money back for them vote for me for I go back in power. But during that time, I didn't power. I don't remember them. You understand? All waiting the youth and one day, now forget small money, they go drink and chat, they eat, their family eat, they don't done. You understand? And the thing is, we make another blame the youth them because we force them for let them accept what they want for accept, what you want for let them accept. There is no alternative. If you know them with we, you go pay them by old prison. Look what happened at them by old prison and kill innocent people. Nobody will know how go there. If you know them with we, then they torture you. The youth not go able to map. Look what happened now, Joy or whatever. Then there's a way they go kill one boy, where police go kill one boy for host business or land business. I don't know what it is. So then they fight for them to map. So I know they blame them. The politicians they don't suppress people and too much. So now we will get voice now. We will go able to map. Now we will go able to fight for them. We not need to go into war with them people here. Now we put a structure in place. Now we put a petition in place. Then sign to that petition. They will forget over the population of Sierra Leone. We'll take that petition to the next level until we get to we want for help with picking them tomorrow. But if we still don't make any quick fix now, we're coming back to that same situation in the next 2 or 3 years back. And we'll not for the go back and forth. So I don't for the move forward now.
DJ Supermed, you're too nice. You're too diplomatic. Wipe them out. Wipe them out. Wipe them out. Wipe them and then generation out. Wipe them out. Now, so me say, Abdul Wahab say, wipe them out. The color red, the color green, the color orange, yellow, wipe them out. Then generation them, wipe them out. We need a clean bill of health. Na salon, me, Abdul Wahab say, the Moses. Now, so me say, wipe them out.
Thank you, guys. Actually, it's a pleasure having you guys tonight on the show. Again, wait till we try for say, let me try for empower the youth then, please. And then, what we all they talk about, we want the salon a better one. We want the change of attitude. We want for, because all talk about 60 years now. We still they struggle with 3 things then: light, water,
just a basic thing,
and healthcare. Light, water, and healthcare. It's I don't know how to talk for almost 60 years we able to get them in the day. So then waiting we as Sierra Leoneans and the boast of say, what we achieve during that time day. If we youth them, we employ we youth them, then we make them work for 15 months, they don't get paid. Nobody know the way we come to them rescue. Nobody know the way the voice to them. People away and waiting the labor, people away the people and they pay then the taxes and too. Waiting at the responsibility then. These are some of the responsibility then for come for make sure say they come to the aid of their workers here. Make sure say they get paid. Make sure say the money they get then come out, then backlog they all come out. Make sure say the people away employ the people here. Make sure say you look after them, give them assurance, not put fear in them. So I know say a lot of people in the watch me tonight. When they watch me tonight, woman with the man with the inside and all that stuff. Now what's the thing that come an apology. When I need to go apologize to them people in the because of the way to do them. A wrong instead of when I go reassure them instead of when I go calm them fear, when I go put more fear in them back. So tonight we don't talk so much about everything. Amadu, I'll make you just give your summary and then I'll give Supermed time summary. Then DJ Little will close the show.
So the feel to say like waiting happen so you don't go viral.
Yeah.
Plenty people don't do this because I just been go on Facebook, myself in the check something. I see so many comments about that, and the comments not be good that well at all. With Thessalonians, with plenty youth man and plenty people. You understand? So I think say that woman whatever I can call him, you need for go on public and say sorry to the youth Sunday. and try for let them see about we able to sort them salary issues out because it's not nice. Somebody will go to that kind of place and you go to that kind of place in the hospital for take care of so many different things. We understand now. You know, they pay that kind of stuff and they for up to 1 year. It's not nice. I think they really need for do something towards that. And the government also for it for empower youth in this country. It's not all about bring youth the way you feel to say now you party, you party, and this and that's all the problem. Not so they can youth and need empower. So many people lay outside. So many. Them plenty.
Thank you, Amadou. Thank you. Supermed, I go come to you. Let just your last word before we round up the show as we round up now.
Okay. Listeners, thank you very much to now all we don't listen to this program. The only last word I go put in this program are just two basic advice then. The one for that woman we then call patient cool, what we only talk about. I get in them right. Patients cool. We go talk to that boy when I come out hospital. Patients, for humanity's sake, and they take this media, they ask you, do a video and apologize to that bobo and help them, let them get their salary if you're in another position for help them. Then you go try for demoralize them and use the position for go bully them. That's not done. Not to, now civilized world now. This is 2021. So do a video for redeem yourself. Redeem yourself, apologize. For apologizing, not mean nothing at the world. You know, there are people like for big them fine and big. No. Apologize and make a video, let you get a respect that. Because right now, to be honest with you, anybody who listens in that video, they must get 2-3 hours what they will tell you. Try redeem yourself for not only you, for your family as well. Then secondly, I want to put on for Sierra Leoneans and say, in the near future, I don't think it will take 2 or 3 weeks from now, I just put this petition online, as we don't discuss so, on some of these issues them, would they affect the country for put and make a structure. I want to let people sign into that petition the way it can, but forget the majority. We'll be able to push them back to the next level. So we can run our parliament. We'll go probably go help you. We'll put on our constitution. We'll go make salon MPs them parliamentary, whatever they call them, not going to be able to lie pound again because they get structure, then they can work on where every Sierra Leonean would say, oh, APC don't come, then they can fix lights for we. Oh, SLPP don't come, and then get for coming to get water. Now then, they do one for you. So
Med, just about when you talk about constitution, so Supermed, when you talk about constitution, so you know, say the 1991 constitution, inside it, there is a clause where say if the head of state sick, then for fly them out. So that needs for change. So now medical, they not care.
Yes.
They really not care. Because if I not say was sick, now cannot send for Kremigu, I make sure say
it change.
I mean, I change this the standard of the country.
We just want this petition for go through no more. Would they change that? Would they put her online? Then the last bit is, for now, for me to that petition day, the government said, let them use a sensible, let me find a way around as a deterrent for any MP from the president's kingdom. When I use the hospital facility, when I use the facility in that country, you either say, go use and then you know the condition where the landman they go back.
True.
That's what make you think, say, oh,
don't freeze.
We'll do something. We have to get a deterrent in place. As I reach here, I tell you thank you, and I tell you host, the engineer, I tell you now to thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Supermed. I go allow for the DJ Lituleke, the Moses, in wrap up before me come in.
Thank you very much, Mr. Supermed, for this concept where you push this video towards me direction where you still are looking to Thank you for your initiative. Thank you to brother DJ Amadou for your time where you give. We really, really appreciate and value your time, your contribution towards this program tonight. Also, thank you very much to DJ Ish for excellently anchoring the program. And thank you to all we contributors them as well. We don't contribute in the program one way or the other. Also, we apologize at the start of the program for the double voice because that's because we stream live on Facebook and YouTube, and the YouTube volume been there up, so the voice been there repeats itself together. But thank you to all the contributors that way call me and say to me you get 2 voices the way to go out. So this is what makes Diaspora Voices, because as we say, every voice matter. So where we they go, wrong, they call we to attention and help we and guide we. And that's the way we can go forward. If only Salomon can able to adopt that policy there, especially when it comes to the political landscape of Sierra Leone, we look at as seems one community, one unity, one Sierra Leone. I want to say tonight, the program will come out and we on Diaspora Voices, we don't talk, we stand strong and we stand for make sure say youth empowerment na the future. Especially, we no can condone youth the way they into the life of crime, life of wrongdoing, or youth the way they get progressive mindset. We stand shoulder to shoulder with we youth them for making sure the betterment of Salon tomorrow, it lies in the hands of those positive mindset of youth them. The one the way they go school, where they go gain their education, where they get their qualification, the one the way they learn skills, where they learn trade, all them people then these are the future of Sierra Leone. And the one the way na the grandpa and the granny them. When your time come, please leave and make way. No wait stay pass now you cough and get for company in the office. Do ya make way, let we get transition. Because if Salon get for better, it lies in the hands of young people. So with the hope say, with that little contribution there, that knowledge there, me, a Salon Moses, and they represent to now. Peace.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Supermed. Thank you, DJ Amadou, and I hope for meet you anytime we'll go for it on for actually meet you in person, not so on virtual, because I know about you so much. DJ Kemano cannot talk about you. Me almost not talk about
you. Meet you.
Yeah. And DJ Supermed, we tell you plenty thank you for our time and the for push this video for actually make sure say we look into them. We tell you plenty thank you. But me just last word what I want to say to we youth them and we community as Sierra Leoneans. Let us stop. No, let for the look them politicians as role model. No, we see them as servants. No, let for worship. They don't see them as servants. Then we not them for serve we. No, they admire them in a way that even the way they do bad, we able to tell them. We they tell them what's in the 1 year where because now Inge forgive me 5,000 euros. Sometimes it's just better for you swallow your pride and see what you want to say and walk away with that with anger. Rather than you see you lie, hence God, let's go answer for that lie the way you lie. But because one that we waste of that the boss and not see it, let we change the attitude. Salon, let we change the attitude. Let we change something. Let we let the players as idol, servants. So if I reach here again, maybe in a few weeks' time, we'll try for bring Supermed again and Amadou. I never know, probably we'll get to another issue. And I want to say a big thank you to me, engineer DJ Little Moses for delivering this program tonight. I want to say plenty thank you to the viewers them and the listeners there. I want to say plenty thank you. We look for you for engagement tonight again next week, Monday again. Thank you very much. Thank you, Amadou. Thank you, Supermed. It's been a pleasure for meeting you. We'll get for meeting at all. Thank you, Supermed.
Thank you. God bless.
Yeah.
Amadou, we'll go see what can salon.
Okay.
Thank you.
On mute.
Thank you very much. God, great program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Have a blessed night.
I got for represent because if I misbehave, no problem.
So now you didn't come for all that cost one cost today.
No problem.
I'm tired, man, Papa. People are frustrating. Rather be on the hall.
No, but what? Watch them. Sierra Leone independent. Then they for green, white, and blue. Waiting when I get for show for 60 good years where we not get clean water, simple tap water. Oh my goodness.
Then they go dance.
They pass, then they go dance. Let them not get them green pan just so let's see them back.
They go dance. Kakadebo boss to us is Kakadebo.
Well, we'll catch up in the morning by God in power.
Have a blessed one, Sam. Mr. Sadikam Ola play shy.
Okay.
Well done,
all right, then. Okay.
Sorry
thanks.
for your time.
That's okay. No problem.
Okay, bye.
Bye.